All right. Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. And of course, say it with me, you got here just in time. That's right, just in time, because it's Friday. And it's time for another edition of Friday's Finds. And this is going to be a fun and exciting edition of Friday's Finds. And we're going to kick it off with opening a box right here, right now, because we are desperate for this. And this is not a sponsored product. This is sponsored by Dude RV. We actually have found ourselves a long time ago in need of sand management. Every day we pick up a bucket of sand in our house. We've been pushing brooms and mops, and we started looking at vacuums, and that led to this purchase, this investment. Let's look at the ILIFE robotic vacuum cleaner. At one time I had 6 Roomba units. Yeah, don't ask. And I didn't buy any of them. They kind of just showed up in my world. Yeah. But anyway, they worked great. But there were a couple of drawbacks to them, and this one should be resolving. Should resolve some of those. One of those was the noise. Those early iRobot units, they used bumpers to navigate, and so they're always riding around bumping into the wall, bump, 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 and their gearing was extremely loud, especially on a tile floor. So hopefully we're not going to have that noise issue with our big expanse of stained concrete. We have a charge and refill station. We have the mop pad, because this also mops. It vacuums and mops. A little HEPA filter cartridge, LiDAR sensor, so it no longer bumps into the walls, but it still has a bumper. So let me do my research, my reading. Oh, it's got rubber tires too. Look at that. It's going to be much quieter. All right, let me do my reading. Get it set up. So this is a game changer for us. And the reason we got excited about this is, number one, it's got the LiDAR, so it doesn't have nearly as much bumping going on. It has the 2 brushes, so it doesn't matter which side is against the wall. And we have this big issue here, which is this really fine sand that it just gets everywhere. Loki just cleans it right up. The name of this app is iLife Clean, and then we paired low key, and then the initial was to start a map, and low key went and drove around all through the house and identified all the different zones. And right now, the reason we call it Valhalla is with this big long hallway, which is where he's working right now. So you can see on the map all the white lines That's the history for this session. And he's now in the master bathroom, finishing up there. And should be returning to home base pretty quick. We've had 102 minutes cleaning time. I mean, that's just over an hour cleaning 1,500 square feet. 900, I'm sorry, we did 958 square feet of our 1,500 square feet. So we're not going into the closets. 35% power remaining, and it looks like he's coming home.
Start charging.
I can see we're going to be going through a lot of filters. A HEPA filter on a Loki, and then we have the HEPA filter bag. And so far, this is the only real noise that we've had so far, is when it plugs in, and it's about a minute maybe as it sucks all the dust out of the robot. 3 cycles. That's how much we've picked up. Found that Loki hates this rug because he just can't get up on it. It just wads up underneath. So I always make a point to pick these up. We have 1 in each bathroom. Runners, the budget runners that we have beside the bed do not cause any issue at all. It has taken a couple of sweeps for him to capture all of the black dog hair, but he's doing a good job. Meet Loki, keeper of Valhalla. He has sworn an oath of loyalty to maintain Valhalla in the most pristine condition. He is a welcome member to the Dude RV crew. Yappy is very, very happy. Surprisingly enough, the Ratty Pack doesn't freak out when he's working. He's so quiet. We love this thing. Yeah. This was actually a pretty fun video to make as well. This is an awesome piece of equipment. Final stuff. It's been a week. Been running it for every day, just about every day for a week. But surprisingly enough, we don't hear it when it's working in the bedroom until it decides to turn off and go to bed. Of course, I have a fan going. But anyway, this is available on Amazon. I am an influencer and I do earn a little money. If you're interested in learning more about that and you click on the link and you make a purchase, I'll make a little money. That keeps the show on the road. I'll give you a link in the card as well as in the description below. Very impressed with this technology, especially for the money. This cost less than a lot of the hand-operated vacuums that we were looking at, and that required me to do it. And I already have 3 of those. It's like, so when Yappy said, we need a new vacuum, I'm like, why do we already have 3. Those 3 of those manual jobs. I don't need another vacuum that I have to use because I already have those. Let's make our life simpler for the same amount of money. Or less. The same or less. I get technology. This is a great investment. You'll be happy to have it. I know I am. We're done. If this is your first visit to the Dude RV Traveling Roadshow, this is considered I call this a pop-up product video. It's a pop-up Friday's Finds. So I do product videos, release them typically on Friday, except for shorts. Shorts can be any day of the week. And I try to have fun with the short videos. So this is a pop-up edition, meaning one product. And that's typically when I'm spending more time getting more into it and having fun with it. The typical Friday's Finds features 4 to maybe 6 products at the most, and I do a variety, and I'm typically challenged to do some assembly, or there's usually something involved about it, and I try to make it a fun experience. But anyway, if you like product related, if you like product videos, that's what I'm doing here. I also do campground tours and other kind of videos as well, but since we've been building a house, I haven't done too much of that. I need to get back into the wilds. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. For those of you who have been following along, thank you. I really appreciate it. And for our patrons, your generosity is most appreciated. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?